Hi guys, Jim here, North Texas Prepper, and it is Sunday, March 22nd, 2020. Just a quick update about the numbers for Texas, and then we'll get into the title of this particular video, the coronavirus COVID-19. What is it really about? So anyway, the Texas update. I did my first video, not my first video, but I reported the first presumptive positive case on March 1st. So it's been 21 days since the very first presumptive positive. As of yesterday, the 21st of March, there's at least 325 positive cases in Texas with 5 deaths. And our thoughts and prayers go out to the families and friends and everybody concerned with those folks. 6,522 people have been tested, which today is, this article came out yesterday. These numbers are as of yesterday, and as of Tuesday, that's over a 400% increase in testing. So the people are starting to get tested, and the results are coming back. So what is this really about? So the first thing I'm going to say is, number one, you need to wake up. You need to open your mind, and you need to be open and really take a look at the big picture of what's going on and what has been happening since this has been announced back in China, not just when it came to Texas, but when it first came out. So you must wake up, open your mind. Whether you agree or not, go out and do your own research and your own. I'm going to mention 2 different YouTube channels in this video that you can get some really good information from, not just concerning coronavirus, but concerning the topics in this video. So number 2, the coronavirus did not cause the market collapse. Didn't help. And it is causing, they're using it to cause a little bit more harm by having people shelter in place and have these small businesses and large businesses shut down. That's all tax revenue loss. That's all income loss to people. But the coronavirus did not cause the market collapse. So the first channel that I'm going to share with you is Gregory Mannerino. He is a Wall Street expert. This guy is really, really good. Every single day, if you subscribe to his channel, you'll get an update in the morning before the market, every once in a while a midday, but usually it's the morning and the afternoon close. He'll do and this guy is sharp and he is on point. He also does a Sunday kind of like pre-market show for the week. And as like last night, which I'll put the link in this video down below, I'll put a link for his video that he released last night so you can get kind of a taste of Gregory Mannerino. Anyway, coronavirus did not cause the market collapse. Don't believe that. It was going to collapse. It's been happening. This has been building up and building up. It's just an excuse that they're using for that. They're blaming it on the virus. It has maybe a little tiny bit, but I believe it has nothing to do with it. It's just a coincidence in the timing, and they're using that, okay? So remember, they never let a good crisis go to waste. Number 3, the media creates the hysteria. So whether or not the media is working with the government or against the government with the information, they've been giving Trump such a bad time in the last 3.5 years, but it's hard to say who all is involved. But if you've seen the compilation videos where they take the little snippets of what these people are saying, and they're all using the exact same phrases and exact same words, they have the exact same narratives going on between the owners of these major medias. So they're creating the hype. What the, and I seen a meme the other day that said, and it was about, now you wonder why they don't tell us the truth about aliens. If after you see what's happened with this and how crazy people went in the shopping and everything else. So media creates the hysteria. Okay, number 4. What is the role of 5G and coronavirus? So the next YouTube channel that I'm going to give you is Dana Ashlie, and that's spelled DanaAshlie. Dana Ashlie. Been following her for, I don't know, a couple years now. She's got a great channel, and she does her research, and she has the proof there. So the 5G is being rolled out at this time. Isn't that kind of a coincidence? So watch the videos, the current videos that she's done, showing the coronavirus and 5G, and that'll open your eyes a little bit. A lot of people think 5G is good because of the speed and all this and that. It's not good. It's very harmful to the human body, and unless people get involved in their local areas, it'll be installed, and it's being installed, and it has been installed. It's not good. So anyway, watch her videos. Even watch her videos from maybe a year ago or however long when she first did the 5G. She's got some really extensive videos out there, and her videos aren't short. You need to make time for them. 45 minutes to an hour long plus maybe, because she really digs in and gives you the information and her sources. So Dana Ashlie, just look her up on YouTube. She's also got a Patreon account where you can get more in-depth, you can get videos and information that you're not going to get on YouTube. That's usually how Patreon is used. You can also search Fired Up Jim on Patreon and find my Patreon channel. Okay, number 5, and you're going to hear this from Gregory Mannerino about the New America and the New World Order. I'm sure you've heard about the NWO, the New World Order. Bush was talking about it way back when, Bush number 1. And that's a real big thing. But they're using all this to usher in all of this. So it's all coming, they're putting all these things in order, using the coronavirus scare and fear in order to usher these things in. So pay attention, because a lot of these things that Trump is signing off and allowing to happen now are things that are going to be governing you. We're going to be in a new America. If you don't believe that, then you're just not awake. You need to know that things are never, ever going to go back to be the same. It's not conspiracy theory. Check out these people that I'm talking to you about today, that I'm sharing with you, Gregory Mannerino and Dana Ashlie. They're not the only two. I'm just saying that Gregory Mannerino is the person as far as the financial part of it and what's going on there with the central banks and how they're driving us into a deep depression. He literally believes that it's going to go down to a 6-point market, that the drop is not, we've already gone from 29 a couple months ago all the way down into the 19s in the last week. So he believes it's going to keep crashing. They're pushing for that. And also be ready for the cashless society to be put into where it's all going to be only digital cash, and it's not how can I say, it's the central banks. They're giving like trillions of dollars to all these other central banks, and there's only one reason for that: to prop them up for about what's to come. Okay, so I'm not a financial advisor. Get that information from Gregory Mannerino. Watch his videos, and like I said, I'm going to put the one link to his video yesterday in the below. Okay, so I mentioned the cashless society, and the reason and the way that they're bringing that in is because of cash being filthy. Cash is a filthy means of money distribution. I mean, it carries germs, so that this virus and other viruses can live on paper and whatever for 24, 48 hours, however long, 72 hours. It's just filthy. People handle the money all day long. And so that's one of the things they're going to be using to bring in the cashless society and get cash out of the people's hands. So the other thing to look at is this number 7, the self-quarantine, and how they're putting the numbers on the size of gatherings. People can't even go to church. You know, if you have a church over 25 or 50, and some of them are, you know, how many you got? California, New York, and Illinois, and I think Washington is supposed to start today or last night. So 4 places that have said, okay, shelter in place, unless it's medical or grocery, no one's going to work. If you're in something outside of those, you're having to stay home. And what is that all doing? That's restricting movement. That's getting people in their homes and getting them out of their jobs and getting a lot of, now keep this in mind, small businesses to close down that some of them will never be able to come back from it. It's bad news. So remember, all this is tying together. You just need to do a little bit of research. Don't believe me 100%. Go do your own research. But the big thing is restricting the movement, getting these small businesses to close. And there's large businesses closing too. It's not that it's not hurting them, but a lot of them are going to be compensated to help them out. So number 8 was the small businesses gone. So I included that in number 7. Number 9, the government is setting you up to take care of you. What have they already announced? These $1,000 checks. Yeah, they've done it before. Bush did it where they sent out like $300 to people or whatever after 9/11, whenever it was. But they're wanting to say, oh, you know, we don't want this to hurt you that bad. Well, I'll guarantee you that all of my preps over the years and what we bought in the last 3 to 4 weeks doesn't even hold a candle to the amount of money that we lost on our 401ks. Over 25% already we've lost in our 401ks, so totaling roughly $15,000 to $20,000 that for our retirement is gone. I mean, it's gone. So how many months of retirement is that? $2,000-3,000 a month. So several months. You know, they ain't going to pay that back. Forget about your $1,000 payback. Give me my money back from my 401k for you crashing the market. But that ain't going to happen. So take your money, whether you're liberal, Democrat, or Republican, take that $1,000 and get you some supplies. Do whatever you need to do. So the government's setting you up to take care of you. They want you to get used to that. Number 10, the new America merging with corporations. Excuse me. That's what it's about. They're getting rid of the small. They're going to take care of the large corporations, but the way the money is, Gregory Mannerino explains this. I cannot even begin one iota of doing it justice. I'm just putting the point out there for you to get your mind turning and see that the coronavirus isn't the only thing out there. Isn't the only reason for all this. Full and complete control of the money and your movement. Number 10. They want you to get used to the no money system, the no cash money system. So guys, look, I'm being very general. I'm being very brief because I'm not the expert. I get the information from people. I do my research. I'm not one of those people I do pretty long videos. I mean, 10, 15 minutes. Most people don't even like watching that. But if you really want the information, and Gregory Mannerino's videos aren't that long either. 10, 15 minutes maybe. Dana's are longer because they're like full-blown documentaries, most of them. But you need to watch them. You need to take the time. If you don't, then where are you going to get the information? And where are you going to learn about it and see? But strange times, difficult times. But, you know, one thing that I'm tired of hearing is we're all in this together. Well, you know what? I don't mind helping people, taking care of my family, and whatever, but we're not all in this together. That's ridiculous. We need to take care of ourselves, our families, and our neighbors, the elderly, the disabled, if you know someone that needs help, that kind of thing. But are we all in this together? No, because there's people that are going to come when things get really bad, when these people that are going home whose companies aren't paying them, and when the government money runs out and they don't have no food left at home, what do you think is going to begin to happen? That's when a lot of people think this is SHTF right now. It's not. It's nowhere even near it. When the money runs out, people are not working, the food shelves aren't being stocked fast enough to put up with the demand. And there's more to that, food shortage-wise. Food shortage in America and around the world is not only because of coronavirus. Think back to last year with all the floods, all the weather, crops got left in the field like no other time before. Crops weren't planted like no other time before. Crops didn't grow to their full maturity like no other time before. So that has to do with real food shortage. So let me give you one more person to watch on YouTube. He goes by Ice Age Farmer. Ice Age Farmer. He is the expert on the food shortages. He can explain it. So once you listen to these people, then you can make your decision. Is Jim crazy, or is Jim really listening to some people that have some good information that is truth? So anyway, guys, share this video, comment, get down below, tell me what you think. Is it only the coronavirus? Everything else is a conspiracy? Is it coincidence that all these things are coming together? I don't believe so. I believe it's a plan. I believe it's all working together, and I don't want that to happen. Believe me, who wants the old America to go away? I don't think any patriot, God-loving person wants it to go away. But sooner or later, you have to wake up and see that that's what's happening. So I don't know what we can do about it, how to fight back, but I know there's probably certain things we can do. So anyway, guys, let me know your thoughts down below. Thanks for watching. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. We're getting up towards that 1,000 mark. This ain't a huge channel. I was very quiet for a long time because I didn't want to put out, with this coronavirus, I'm just trying to help people get the information. And it's seeming like it's a lot more than that, and I believe that it's a lot more than just the coronavirus. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching. See you on the next video. Stay fired up. Stay safe.